In an era of hyperconnectivity, why does peace feel so rare in our modern romantic relationships? We are seeing an erosion of sanity, where deep partnership seems hard to find. Our romantic lives have become fragmented, and the cornerstone of a healthy partnership, peace, is increasingly replaced by a state of high alert. We are stuck in a cycle where peace is replaced by a perpetual state of high alert, constantly scanning for conflict or disconnect. This rarity of peace isn't a personal failing. It's a byproduct of a structural shift in how we relate to one another, driven by modern forces. The primary enemy of relational peace is the attention economy. It's designed to keep us stimulated. Algorithms train us to prioritize dopamine-rich, high-intensity interactions over the slow, stable build of deep intimacy. We bring these expectations into our relationships, craving the highs. To a stimulated brain, peace can feel boring. We mistake the absence of drama for a lack of passion, when it is actually the foundation of true intimacy. Modern relationships are rarely just between two people. They are constantly invaded by a digital third wheel, the comparison trap. Dating apps introduce choice overload. Knowing there are millions of alternatives makes us less willing to invest in the peaceful work of conflict resolution. Constant exposure to curated reality on social media creates unrealistic benchmarks for our daily lives, making our own relationship feel inadequate. The modern landscape fosters an epidemic of insecure attachment, which is poison to peace. The ambiguity of situationships and ghosting keeps our nervous systems in a state of hypervigilance, constantly scanning for threats. Peace cannot exist when the body is flooded with cortisol. To find peace again, we must move from ambiguity to intentionality. This requires a radical shift and a willingness to have uncomfortable conversations early to clear the air. It is vital to distinguish between true peace and conflict avoidance. Many mistake silence for peace, repressing their needs to avoid rocking the boat. True peace is not the absence of conflict. It is the presence of psychological safety. It's the ability to disagree and express vulnerability without the fear of the foundation crumbling. Your partnership must be a sanctuary, a secure base. It should not be an additional source of stress in your life. How do we cultivate this rare commodity in a noisy world? Here is a path forward to reclaim your sanctuary. First, establish digital boundaries. Create sacred spaces where technology is absent. The quality of your conversation is tied directly to the quality of your focus. Second, practice radical transparency. Replace guessing games with direct communication. Asking clearly for what you need eliminates the anxiety of reading between the lines. Third, shift to service. Instead of asking, "What is this relationship giving me?" ask, "How can I contribute to the peace of this environment?" Peace is not a passive state. It is a rigorous, conscious practice. It requires the discipline to look away from the noise and the courage to be vulnerable. Choosing to build a peaceful relationship in a distracted world is a rebellious and profound act of love.